Hey guys, this is vlog number 11, and this is about the first Civil War belt plate that I ever dug. And I'd gone for probably been metal detecting for about, I don't know, 5 or 6 years, and I never found a belt buckle, and or any of the accoutrement plates, and I'd seen probably 5 or 6 dug, while I was on a site. And at the time, I had a tennis shop at Fox Chase Shopping Center, or it was called Shirley Duke many years before that. And then uh, there was, then it was called Fox Chase, and they renovated the place. And I was there for about 10 years, and then the rent got so high, it's unbelievable. I think they probably torn the thing down and, fixed it again. But there was a creek that there was an alley that ran around the shopping center, and I noticed that there was some woods, like a wooded area that went down. Now it's a park, I think, but at the time it was just land that was there, and there was beer cans everywhere back there, and there was a lot of bums that hung out and stuff, and there was a creek that went between the alley and the woods, and then it went down to another major creek, and so anyway, we'd had a rough winter, and right at the end of January, it'd been snow all over the place, and we had this like heat wave where it was like almost 70 degrees in January. And so I thought, man, I'm going to go out into those, I'm going to check those woods out. So I go back there, and if you went down the very middle of it, there was just beer cans everywhere. But I was searching too further away from it, and there wasn't any beer cans or anything. And all of a sudden, I started finding coin after coin after coin, and Indian head penny, a couple Indian head pennies. I think I got 2 or 3 silver quarters. One of them I think was Standing Liberty. Um, I got Mercury dimes, a couple barbers, some nickels. I think I got something like 3 Buffalo nickels and a couple war nickels. And I hit a low tone that was kind of a weird tone. And I dug a silver 3 cent piece that was 1851. And the 3 cent piece was made for postage. And it was very unpopular, I guess, that coin. But it looked like a Roman coin or some kind of foreign coin. It had like a C on the front, and then it had 3 slash marks. So anyway, they're kind of a bucket list with a lot of people because they're not very easy to find, and I found probably about 15 of them over the years. I actually found 2 back to back one day, but I was like, wow, this is pretty good. I hunted for about maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours, and God, I had a pocket full of coins. And so I told 2 of my buddies uh, that week, that we needed to go over there, and so they met with me, and this one friend of mine, he started digging, and he was just digging beer can after beer can. And so I was over hunting over kind of near where I'd found all the coins, and we were there about a half an hour, and all of a sudden I heard all this screaming, and screaming and cussing. And so my other friend Mike, who got me in the hobby, he comes running over, and he goes, "Man, you won't believe it. This guy really effed up." And so I go over, and if you look at the different belt buckles, there's 3 different sizes with the U.S. There's a small, medium, and a large. And I've gotten a large and a medium, or no, I got a small and a large one. And the medium is really rare. And he'd cut he was chopping with his shovel, and he'd cut it right between the U and the S perfectly. And he was going nuts. And some other friend looks at me and he goes, "That should have been your plate." And I said, "There's probably one with my name on it around here somewhere." So I was hunting off away from there, and I got this weird signal, and it was reading like, really high. And so I started digging, and I went into all metal, and the target moved. And I kept going, "What in the heck is going on?" So I was digging where it said that the strongest signal was in all metal, and I got down, and I hit a pipe or something that was in the ground. And so I thought, man, that's not the signal. That's not, I went over that area, and it was just coming back in all metal, but not indiscriminate. So I moved back and pinpointed indiscriminate, and I dug down about a foot, and I saw the back of I thought it was a U.S. buckle, and I could see the puppy paws on it. And that's what I dug. It's a S&Y belt buckle, and state of New York. And that's what the back looks like. It's got they're called puppy paws. A lot of them that are lost will have a broken buckle, broken paw or a hook. But it's a lead back, and then the front is brass. But I was like in shock. I didn't even hunt after that. I just turned the detector off. I couldn't hunt. I kept looking. I had it in my pouch, and I kept taking it out, looking at it. But that was pretty funny. And the guy that, cut the plate in half, he got all upset because I dug this, S&Y, and that was just kind of the guy he was. But tell me what you guys think. This is some of you that I know probably, from Alexandria, probably know where that area is that I was talking about. It's right off at 236, right near the Beltway. All right. Talk to you guys later.